English ain't my first language, but I try my best. The strong doge versus the weak dog meme. The strong dog is muscular, his eyes full of decision. He's prepared for anything. The weak, instead, is fluffy, small, and his gaze is lost into nowhere. Rather than the physical strength, this meme laughs at our mental weakness as a generation. It even takes the form of our past self and sees our present version as a failure. Most importantly, it represents a generational split. But at most, it's a craving for a challenging and meaningful life. The strong dog lived in a harsher environment. It's the representation of our parents, our grandparents, or our ancestors. Yet, they were able to persevere. But, on top of all, they were happier than we are. The underlying emotion of this meme is a sense of guilt, of not being able to be happy even if we don't have to go to a war or put our lives on the line to hunt or to defend against predators. Being ashamed of our lack of mental strength, we self-indulge in meaningless pleasure, starting a never-ending loop. Behind all of this is that need for proving our inner potential to ourselves. In other words, to become heroes. The world has become a known one. You just gotta type it on the internet. But, more than ever, we humans are oblivious to our place on this ground. We may know the theory, but we don't experience it ourselves. We have the knowledge, yet not the wisdom. Cause everyone has a unique potential, as Jung said, a unique destiny. The unknown has been reduced in the outer world not by experience, but with sole mere information, data, making the unknown present inwards, within ourselves. If we don't bring our own light to the outer world, then we don't achieve brightness within ourselves. In our generation, most challenges and hardships have been erased by our system. Then we have the tendency of our parents' generation, the boomer generation, of giving us the caring, loving, safe life they didn't have. To be those sensible parents they didn't have. The same life that made them JoJo's at the face of adversity, resulting with a new generation full of zoomers, doomers, and some coomers. The internet doesn't help at all. In a similar way when it comes to coomers, the reward I just mentioned, the knowledge, can be achieved by porn, but not the wisdom and gratification of true human connection. A strong analogy can be made between this and our whole lives. We can have that libidinal reward by watching, reading, listening. But as we don't immerse ourselves in the whole experience, we end up miserable and empty. As the experience is a vehicle to know our true selves. We think we know all about the world. There's no new continent to conquer, no unknown civilization or war in which to slay the dragon. The world map has already been drawn, and we are the most incapable generation of navigating its waters. Or yet, the dragon to slay is much more complex and its form changes constantly, as our society and its hierarchy is nowadays dragon. We have been tangled and devoured by it. Once we get out of its stomach and seek self-knowledgement in the real world, will we start the process of individuation, thanks to our own adventure in the real world. That's the only way that we can surpass this feeling of inadequacy for being such a weak generation compared to the previous one. This meme has been made as if we were asking ourselves, what happened to us? Are we the next representatives of the human species? The dog may be the animal that is most present in memes, but I don't think that this animal being present in this particular meme is a casualty. The dog is a tamed animal, and it's our responsibility to pass from being tamed to becoming wolves again. Tagoatu zaite, memek garrantzia ere.